Porto is one of those cities that punches well above its weight. It has a UNESCO World Heritage waterfront, an iconic double-decker bridge designed by a student of Eiffel, some of the best value food in Western Europe, and a highly entertaining interactive museum. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a complete 48-hour itinerary for Porto with kids, hour by hour, including exactly how to get around, what things cost, and what to eat. There's also a free printable version of the full itinerary linked in the description, worth downloading if you want something to refer to while you're actually there. The best time to visit is April to June. Mild weather, fewer crowds, and everything is open. July and August are busier and hotter. December is worth considering if you're drawn to Christmas markets, but May and June are probably the ideal months for families. For accommodation, the Ribeira district puts you closest to day one's highlights. The Bonfim neighbourhood is a slightly quieter alternative that's become popular with families. Porto is compact. Most of the sites in this itinerary are within 20 minutes of each other on foot. Before we get into the itinerary, the single most useful thing you can do before you travel is buy the Porto Card. The 2-day version costs around €27 per person and covers unlimited use of all metro lines, buses, and suburban trains for 48 hours from activation. For a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children, aged 4 or over, that's around €108 total. Children under 4 travel free. You can buy it online or at Porto tourism offices throughout the city. One critical detail: you must validate the card before every single journey. Inspectors do check, and fines are issued for non-validated travel. It sounds obvious, but it catches people out regularly. The card also gives discounts at over 130 attractions, including a 35% reduction at the World of Discoveries, which is the highlight of Day 2. For anything the metro or bus doesn't reach conveniently, Uber and Bolt are both available in Porto and are inexpensive by most European standards. One thing to know before you go: Porto is steep. The historic centre, Ribeira, the area around São Bento, up towards the cathedral, is built on hills with cobblestone streets throughout. Pushchairs are impractical in most of these areas. If you have children under 3, a structured baby carrier is the better option. And everyone, adults included, needs proper walking shoes with grip. Smooth soles on wet cobblestones are a genuine safety issue. The good news is that the hills mean the views are outstanding at almost every turn. Start day 1 at São Bento railway station. It's free to enter. It's still an operational station, so watch for passengers, and the azulejo tile murals covering the atrium walls are genuinely one of the most impressive things you'll see in Portugal. Arrive at 9 to get ahead of the tour groups. Allow 20 to 30 minutes. From São Bento, it's about 10 minutes downhill to the Dom Luís I Bridge, Porto's most recognisable landmark, a double-decker iron bridge opened in 1886 and designed by a student of Gustave Eiffel. Both decks are free to walk. Cross the lower deck at river level to reach the Vila Nova de Gaia side, then return across the upper deck for panoramic views over both cities. If the upper walk feels like too much for younger children, Metro Line D runs along the upper deck and is included in the Porto Card. Back on the Porto side, walk the Ribeira waterfront, cobbled quayside, colourful 4-storey townhouses, cafe terraces, and the traditional Rabelo boats moored on the river. This is the image most people associate with Porto. Allow 60 to 75 minutes in total for the bridge and waterfront. Walk 10 minutes uphill from Ribeira to Fábrica da Nata on Rua das Flores. Pastel de nata is the essential Portuguese food experience. A flaky pastry shell filled with warm, lightly caramelised egg custard, dusted with cinnamon. Budget around €1.80 to €2.50 each, and order at least 2 per person. About €7 to €10 for a family of 4. You can eat at the counter or take them outside onto Rua das Flores, which is one of Porto's nicest pedestrianised streets. Walk 15 minutes back to the Ribeira quayside for the Six Bridges Cruise. This is a 50-minute trip on a traditional Rabelo boat. The flat-bottomed wooden vessels that historically carried port wine barrels down from the Douro Valley. The cruise passes under all 6 of Porto's bridges and gives you the best views of the Ribeira hillside from the water. Boats depart approximately every 30 minutes between 10 AM and 6 PM from April to September. Book in advance via Get Your Guide. There are multiple operators departing from both the Porto and Gaia quays, around 15 to 18 euros per adult, roughly 10 euros per child. After a rest break, and it's worth building one in because day one involves a lot of walking on steep terrain, take Metroline D across to the Vila Nova de Gaia side for the late afternoon. The waterfront is lined with the port wine cellars of the major winehouses. It's free to walk, the architecture is distinctive, and the view looking back across the river towards Porto's Ribeira is the best photography vantage point in the city. Most cellars offer tours and tastings if you want to go inside. Taylor's is worth knowing about as it offers grape juice for under 18s, allowing 45 to 60 minutes. For dinner, both sides of the river have good options. For the most local experience on day one, try a francesinha, Porto's signature dish, layers of cured meat and sausage between slices of bread, covered in melted cheese and a rich tomato and beer sauce, usually served with chips. It's hearty and strongly flavoured, better suited to older children or adventurous eaters. Budget 40 to 70 euros for a sit-down family dinner. One or two streets back from the main tourist-facing waterfront gives significantly better quality at lower prices. Day 2 starts at World of Discoveries, and this is the one to pre-book. It's an interactive museum on Rua de Miragaia, dedicated to the age of Portuguese exploration, and the centerpiece is a 25-minute indoor boat ride through recreated scenes from the Discovery voyages. Jungle, storm sequences, exotic coastlines with an audio guide in English. The queue for the boat ride without advance booking can reach 60 to 90 minutes at peak times, so arrive at or before 10 a.m. and buy tickets in advance via Get Your Guide or at worldofdiscoveries.com. The family ticket is 56 euros, 18 euros per adult, 12 euros per child aged 4 to 12, and under 3s are free. Note that photography is not permitted inside, and the museum is closed on Mondays except public holidays. The Miragaia neighbourhood around the museum has several genuine local cafes away from the main tourist areas. A bifana, slow-cooked pork in a soft bread roll, usually with mustard, is typically 3 to 5 euros and is one of the best value meals you'll find in Porto. The museum also has its own restaurant, Mundo Sabores, which serves Portuguese dishes including francesinha, if you want to keep children in one location after the visit. From Miragaia, walk 15 minutes uphill, or take the bus included in the Porto Card to the Jardins do Palácio de Cristal, the Crystal Palace Gardens. Free to enter and open daily from 8 a.m. Peacocks roam freely throughout. There's a children's playground, shaded walkways, and viewpoints over the Douro River and the Gaia hillside. It's a natural rest point before heading out to Foz, and flat enough within the park to be manageable for all ages. From the gardens, take tram number 1 from Passeio Alegre, or the bus from nearby, out to Foz de Douro, the point where the Douro River meets the Atlantic Ocean. The tram is included in the Porto Card and takes around 30 minutes. At the river's mouth, the Castelo do Queijo sits on the seafront. The exterior and the promenade around it are free. Foz has good cafes and gelaterias along the seafront. Try a pastel de nata from a local Foz pastelaria for comparison with Fábrica da Nata from day 1. It's a genuine running debate among Porto locals and worth participating in. For the day 2 dinner, if you want the most distinctively Portuguese option, order bacalhau, salted cod, Portugal's national dish. The most accessible version for children is bacalhau com natas, salt cod baked in cream sauce with potato, which has a mild flavour similar to a baked pasta dish. Alternatively, grilled fresh Atlantic fish, dorado or robalo, is consistently excellent and widely available. Budget 50 to 80 euros for a family of 4 at a mid-range restaurant. A couple of practical notes before we wrap up. For picking up drinks, snacks, and anything else you need on the go, Continente is the main Portuguese supermarket chain. There's a large branch on Rua de Santa Catarina in central Porto. Pingo Doce has several central locations and is well stocked for lunch items and snacks. Mini Presso and Lidl are the most budget-friendly options for basics. Porto tap water is safe to drink, so carrying refillable bottles makes sense. Buying water and snacks at a supermarket or local cafe versus a tourist-facing restaurant near Ribeira makes a noticeable difference over 2 days. On budget, excluding accommodation, The total sits between 450 and 500 euros for the full 48 hours. Porto is one of the most affordable city break destinations in Western Europe, and that shows in the day-to-day experience. The full itinerary with a complete budget breakdown, booking links, and all the practical details is available as a free printable PDF. The link is in the description below. That's the full 48-hour Porto itinerary. If you found it useful, please subscribe. We add new family travel videos regularly, and you can find the full library along with written destination guides at tiredbuthappytravel.com. We'd also love to know what you think. If there's anything you'd change about this itinerary, anything we've missed, or a destination you'd like us to cover, leave a comment below. Every suggestion gets read. Safe travels and enjoy Porto.